Ready, set, go. Welcome in, everybody, and welcome back to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'm going to bring you the What On today, folks, for Manchester City take on Manchester United live in the Emirates FA Cup final. If you do watch your stream on the replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much to everybody who has joined us in here today. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock. Yes, it is a Manchester derby for the FA Cup final. Who would have thought it? Well, let me tell you right now, United are going to win this. I sense it. I don't feel it. I absolutely sense it. I just sense that's going to happen. I just sense that is going to be the outcome. And I hope that I am correct, because honestly, if they do win, I will be over the moon. Lies. And as I just mentioned, we were experiencing technical difficulties, but there we go. We're back underway now. So, yeah, I apologise for that. But, Joshua Geddes says, lies 2-0 City. Welcome into you, mate. How you doing? Flixie, good to see you in United to win on penalties. 2-2 after extra time. He's saying 2-2 after extra time. That'd be a bit dramatic, wouldn't it? 2-2 after extra time, eh? I think that'd probably give me a heart attack. But no, United will win. I just believe that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I just believe that is what's going to happen. And belief, you've got to have that. Not just a footballer, you've got to have belief in your game, in what you do. Oh, God, I'm not bothering with this ITVX nonsense. No. I don't know if I've even signed up. Sod that. I'm going to use Guy Go. For me, what I see is a game where I think City will struggle. It's a stadium where they struggle. And why the hell are my beats not working with the Bluetooth? Can somebody... Oh, man. Bluetooth sometimes. It winds me up. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Disconnect. Anyways, yeah, I think United win 1-0. Bruno Fernandes penalty. Football today, says Flixie. I think it'll be a great game. I think it'll be a great Manchester derby. Very feisty because they know that there's a trophy on the line. And yeah, these aren't working. So we're going to have to deal with the dumb Dweedledop headphone. Oh, yeah, we'll have these not. Oh, what button do I hold? That one. My app has finally recognised them. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay, we're connected. Tap overthinking again. I don't know, mate. Well, he's picked Ortega. Gundogan at the end of the day is the captain of City. I can understand people's frustrations there. But I wouldn't just write him off like that. Anyways, folks, it's nearly time for the ceremony. So without further ado, let's get today's team news, folks, here at Wembley Stadium. So let's get right to it then, folks. So today's team news for this Manchester derby in the FA Cup final. There's Sir Alex Ferguson alongside someone who I don't know holding the trophy. 1 strip blue, sky blue, and 1 strip red. Ortega then begins in goal for City, the back three, because it's the Kyle Walker today, alongside Ruben Diaz and Manuel Akanji. Midfield is split into 2 parts. Defensive 2 of John Stones and Rodri. In midfield, it's attacking midfield. It's a 4 of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, and Jack Grealish. Erling Haaland leads the line, and on the bench is Calvin Phillips, Nathan Ake, Aymeric Laporte, Julian Alvarez, Riyad Mahrez, Ederson, Phil Foden and Cole Palmer. For Manchester United, it's David De Gea who begins in goal. Their back 4 today consists of Luke Shaw, Rafael Varane, Victor Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Midfield is split into 2 parts again. A defensive 2 of Fred and Casemiro in attacking midfield. It's Eriksen, Sancho and Bruno Fernandes. Leading the line today is Marcus Rashford. On the bench is Harry Maguire, who's been offered 10 million to leave the club this summer. Tara Malacia, Diogo Dalot, Wout Weghorst, Facundo Pellistri, Jack Butland, Anthony Elanga, Scott McTominay, and Alejandro Garnacho. Good evening to you, Jess. Backups, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Welcome in. How are you doing? And there's only one question. Are you ready for this FA Cup final? Are you ready? Ready? Well, let's get set and go. We'll have the national anthems and, of course, the opening ceremony for the FA Cup final. Prince William, the FA president, is in attendance. Both captains, Bruno and Ilkay, holding the flags. And Bruno Fernandes and Ruben Diaz having a little hug there. And all can be hugs. But this is a Manchester derby as well as an FA Cup final. And it could get very feisty at Wembley. So even though Manchester United qualified before Manchester City for this FA Cup final, Manchester City was selected as the home side, which for me is baffling, but who cares? Who cares? It's a neutral ground, one in which that United have a better record at as opposed to City, and one of which that they've already won one trophy at this season, Manchester United. They've won the Carabao Cup here after beating Newcastle 2-0 in the final. Now, though, it's a very different situation and a very different challenge. But I believe that Manchester United will come out of Wembley today holding that FA Cup. So let's do this then. Flames at the back of the stadium welcoming the teams in. There's Eric Ten Hag with a smile on his face, as too is cardiganed Pep Guardiola. I reckon it'll be a bit. I reckon this will get very feisty. So if you've not already guessed, I'm back in Manchester United today. Here is Prince William, who will be the next king after the death of King Charles is confirmed, which I don't expect to be anytime soon, but most certainly somebody very important to football, giving each team member, including Paul Tierney, today's match official, the handshakes. And of course, our fourth official today is Peter Banks, two very experienced referees, one of which that I'm not a big fan of, but Paul Tierney most certainly is not in my biggest of bad books. Oh, is he not wearing the cardigan? So there we go. Prince William with the handshakes. We're 2 minutes away from kickoff here. And coverage today is available for Scottish viewers on STV or the STV Player, or you can see it on BBC Sport website, BBC iPlayer, or BBC One. That is available to all UK viewers. However, for viewers who are in England and Wales, they will have access also to ITVX and ITV1's coverage. Scottish viewers will not be able to use the ITV coverage today. The national anthem now. Exactly, part of the bus. I don't think it's one of the best stadiums in the world. No, I'm actually not a big fan of Wembley. If I'm being quite honest with you, I would genuinely prefer the Emirates to be England's national stadium. I just think the Emirates is better. The Emirates is new, it's modern, it's exciting. I don't think the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium would be that good, actually, of a place to host finals like this, because I just think it's too modern, actually. But one thing that does make this stadium iconic is, of course, the Wembley Arch. So last time it was Chelsea and Liverpool. The season before that, it was Leicester and Chelsea. In fact, Chelsea, believe it or not, had reached 4 FA Cup finals prior to this one today, in which both Manchester clubs have reached for the first time, I think, this century. You mean Arsene Wenger's 4-4-2 formation back? Yeah. Instead, he's actually playing a 4-3-3 according to ITV, which makes sense. Although, do I think? I mean, look, do I think Bruno's an attacking midfielder? No, I think that should be a 4. I agree with this from you that it should be a conventional 4-4-2. Sancho and Rashford up front, and then put Bruno in that midfield 4 and have a back 4 as well. And I do think that the likes of Marcus Rashford or Bruno Fernandes will be able to score against Ortega today. So the coin toss is then to decide who kicks off. And the ends, of course, as well. I did miss the Europa League final. I completely forgot to do the thumbnails. So that's the reason why I didn't do that. But, of course, Anthony Taylor has been all over the news, actually, because of his horrific refereeing at the Europa League final and being harassed by Mourinho. But I actually agree with all of the decisions by Mourinho, because I do not think that Anthony Taylor's refereeing that night was up to a standard, an acceptable standard. And I hate that referee. I think he's one of the worst in the world. I'm just getting communication through that Manchester United won kick-off. No, it's City's. So kick-off momentarily will begin. And we are underway here. Our thoughts go with Ukraine at a kick-off. And we are underway here for the FA Cup final and this Manchester derby at Wembley. Oh, Gundogan. Oh, no, he's opened the scoring in less than 15 seconds. And I think that's the fastest ever goal scored in an FA Cup final. I haven't even had time to breathe. I haven't even had time to commentate. Just goal. But City's captain has put them in front early on here. I mean, 7 seconds for AFC Bournemouth at the Emirates. I mean, that was less time to breathe. I barely managed to get 2 breaths in before we get a goal. And City have given themselves I think it might be too early in advance, actually. When you take the lead that early, you are putting yourself under so much pressure. And I believe that can invite United on. I don't think this game is over after 15 seconds. But Ilkay Gundogan. Fastest goal in FA Cup history. Just confirmed by Sam Matterface. It's no foul by Varane. Haaland on the floor, but United to come forward here with Fred. Here's Erling Haaland. De Bruyne up there with him. Here's Jack Grealish. Well, of course, very dangerous position, because we remember that back in the no-fan season when Chelsea took an early lead, I think it was about 5 minutes, Christian Pulisic, they ended up losing the game 2-1. Could have easily been more. So in an FA Cup final, do I think taking a first half lead or any lead in it is an advantage? Absolutely not. But what a start from City. It was a fabulous... I mean, the TV cameras hadn't even got set, you know, because it takes about 30 seconds for the TV cameras to actually get onto the game. Do I make sense there? But De Bruyne ball in. Rodri with a header hits the side netting. And Rodri, the man who scores in crucial moments, nearly put City 2-0 up. And I understand that United were probably going for a slow, calm start, but you have to wake up here. Because City probably didn't intend to take the lead that early, but they have done. And you cannot let this run away from you. Well, here is Kyle Walker. United need to weather this City storm. How will they do it is the question. 4 minutes and 37 seconds in, and already we have had a goal. Walker plays it through. Here's John Stones, who can hit the ball sweetly. We know that. De Bruyne plays the ball in. It's not deep enough and away by Lindelof with the header. United clear their lines. It's Fred putting pressure on Rodri, but City maintain the ball. There's a Kanji. It's a very nice summer afternoon, as you can hear. Oh, Jack Grealish takes a shot. It's wide. Yeah. 15 seconds. Well, one of the things to talk about at Manchester United, Casemiro has started to score a little bit more. Maybe he could be that weapon today. Although I have said Bruno, my 1-0 predictions was out the window. Oh, what a horrific noise. Oh. Try to enjoy the FA Cup final. Like, all I can hear is blooming screaming. Jesus. I mean, everybody's got their paddling pools out. But why not crack a can, eh? It's a very Pacific day, and I think it's time for a Pacific punch. Well, there's the header from Casemiro. Can Eriksen get his head to it? No, he can't. Rodri clears away. So loose touch by Bernardo Silva. Picked up by Fred. Haaland with the interception. Sancho trying to win it back. It's given away to Fred. Fred, what a ball from him. Rashford knocks back to Bruno Fernandes. On to Sancho on that left-hand side. Up against the Kanji. Plays it into Bruno Fernandes. Here's Eriksen. Lays it up again for Bruno Fernandes. This is Casemiro, who tries a flat shot from range, and it's blocked. Back forward by Lindelof. Now it's United's turn to attack. Sinks Wan-Bissaka, Bruno Fernandes. He finds him. Fred. Back to Casemiro. Clips that ball in there. Nice and deep. In towards Sancho. They're appealing for handball. But it's a goal kick. Well, it did finish 6-3 at the Etihad. United did beat them, however, 2-1 at Old Trafford. True. I've always said that Simeone is the best manager in the world. And you're right. Do it the way Atletico do it. Rodri into Bernardo Silva. It's a good interception by Wan-Bissaka. Believe it or not, the player so far in these opening 9 minutes who's had the least touches is actually Haaland. City score first, and the player with the least touches is Erling Haaland. He's only had half a touch, according to Opta stats. And that was with a header to try and get it back into Rodri. Kanji. Ericsson playing the high line. One of the things to mention about City is they're very good at playing out of the back, just like us, really. And to play out of the back, you have to be experienced. But it works. If you get playing out in the back well, if you work it out, you can really succeed. It's a foul on Rodri. Kanji, sorry, by Casemiro. Yeah, he just slides in, catches him on that ankle. So one for Kanji. Lindelof. Casemiro in a dead ball position. He never, I mean, he frowns, but that's just a natural face from Ten Hag. He's a very, very hidden manager in his emotions. He doesn't tend to show his emotions. He just sits there, stands glumly, but then absolutely lashes out at his players. And I think that's been a key part about United this season, because if he's not happy, he hides his emotions until he's got that privacy to lash out at his players. Given away by Haaland with his first actual touch. Haaland gets his head to it. Lindelof will deal with it. Played back by Wan-Bissaka. Great work by Bruno Fernandes. Given away by Eriksen. Won back by Lindelof. Starting to get more of the ball here, United. Luke Shaw, though, giving that away nearly to Haaland, is not ideal. We'll head it on. Might be a chance here for Rashford. He gets to the ball, and he has space with Sancho. Rashford in there. He might have been caught by Diaz. It's cleared away as far as Casemiro for City. Sancho might nick in here. Oh, brilliant game now. Yeah. I felt like it was a really poor decision by Guardiola actually to put Ortega in the final. I think it's different with Liverpool because Kelleher, he's got more experience, I feel. He's better. Yeah, I would always go with the security of your top goalkeeper, your first choice keeper in situations like this. And I know that may sound a little bit wrong and a bit mean, but it's true. Not giving your goalkeeper chances. Well, I mean, you give goalkeepers chances, but when there's a trophy on the line, do I feel that's the correct decision? No. If your series are going to the treble, you would play Ederson in the goal, and any team who faces City with Ortega in goal are at an advantage because it's the weaker goalkeeper. Ortega, I've seen him a few times. He's sometimes really good. He keeps clean sheets, but I think he is a weak goalkeeper in terms of when having to get down low and make big saves. I feel like he's weak there. Or Haaland made a run and just couldn't make it. Not a true connection, could he? Wan-Bissaka. What a ball and what a run by Jadon Sancho, but well covered by Walker, who has got some pace, and he just stayed in front, stayed with his man, and that is why Kyle Walker is one of the best. I think he's actually underthinking a bit. I think he's undermined Manchester United. I think he's undermined Erik ten Hag. I mean, yes, he gave compliments to Erik ten Hag in the interview, but I feel as though he's undermined United. He's undermined the opponent by putting Ortega in that goal. For me, no matter what the game, whoever wears number 1 or 31, because they don't have a number 1, they have a 31, the first choice should go in the goal. Unless it is very necessary. For example, let's say it was Arsenal versus Manchester United, or Matt Turner to go in the goal. All day long, no matter how good Matt Turner may be, Ramsdale would have to go in the goal because it's a cup final. But what I like about now, one thing, just I'll get on to you in a minute, mate. I'll get back on to that in a minute. Who do you think's going to win at Manchester United? I do. One thing I want to mention is the way that Chelsea did it in the Super Cup. I think it was the Super Cup. Anyway, that penalty shootout. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was the Super Cup. And what they did, because they had two good goalkeepers. Mendy, I think, is dropped off, but you've got two good goalkeepers. And what they did was they played Edouard Mendy for the whole extra time, but then gave the second choice goalkeeper the chance in a strength that Tuchel's seen, in which is penalties for Kepa Arrizabalaga. So maybe Pep Guardiola should be looking at the strengths of Stefan Ortega, and maybe thinking, has Ortega got the strength to play in a penalty shootout? If he has, and if we get to the penalty shootout, maybe I could sub Edison off. But in a cup final, to play him in the starting 11 is a huge risk. I think it'd be 5-0, mate. Maybe hit pass as well there, just to say. Bear with me 1 minute, guys. I just need to quit. I do. I remember. Was it the League Cup final? Was it? Yeah, that was just wow. Was it the Champions League final? I can't remember which one that was, but I remember. Yeah, there was a final. It was the Carabao Cup final, wasn't it? But I say rightly so. Kepa, I think Kepa's a great goalkeeper. I do. Saka, what a take that is by him. Really took it into his stride, but the pass missed Sancho. That is true. That is true, but when we are in 22 minutes in, and here's De Bruyne. It's a good one, but it's good defending by Varane, and Fred clears it away. I think that Fred is one of the most influential players at United, because he's a bit like Rodri, the way he deals with that. The defending is done. He gets that ball forward. He sends them on the attack. And I think that Fred's a great midfielder for United. True. Lindelof. Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes to Wan-Bissaka. Gonna head a Dalot. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Ericsson. Luke Shaw, the man who did score in the Euro final here in 2021. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro's Rashford with the header. Oh, not too far away. Well, he scored 30 goals this season, Rashford. Much better season than last season. He had mental health struggles last season, but this season he's been much better. Well, your mate Rocky's wrong because Granit Xhaka is class. Martinelli is absolutely a baller. Saka, not the best, but he's great. I say he's not the best, but he's all right. You know what I mean? Nelson, meh. Nketiah, Odegaard, Partey, Jorginho, Ben White, class at right back. Saliba, Holding, Kivior. Now that is an interesting one, Kivior. You see, he looked absolutely shite when he made his debut, but in terms of covering for Zinchenko and Saliba, I feel as though he's actually all right, and he has got a goal-scoring touch. Do I rate him? No. But I definitely think that Kivior is not that bad. And I will go ahead and right now admit that I probably was a bit mean in my judgment of Kivior. Mate, Granit Xhaka, mate. I don't think he's one more of us, but that's not the point. Xhaka is just class. I will protect Granit Xhaka, though, no matter what. Overall, Bukayo is better, but I agree with that. At the moment, as things stand, yes. I think Saka's had an awful season, to be quite honest with you. Casemiro again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to order the new shirts at some point, man. I'm going to do a reaction video at some point to all the new kits. De Bruyne, shot from range. I got across, and what a take this is. Seems it gets it. Yeah, it's a good shot. The hair does not get a touch, but Ericsson with the header. Haaland intercepts. United win it back though with Lindelof. That's a lovely ball by Bruno Fernandes. Can Rashford get it right on the run here? Has to turn back. Wan-Bissaka in support. Gets it back to Rashford. Casemiro. Everyone's lost out. Bernardo Silva with a really good tackle. And it looked as though he made a good run on the escape, but no. All right, welcome into Sugi Langit Baru. How you doing? Says Demak, Mr. Rangan. Are you Polish, mate? You just have to make sure. Wan-Bissaka coming around the back. There is a possible check for a handball. Just in that phase of play. They haven't shown us the pictures yet, but there's going to be an on-field review here. There could be a penalty for Manchester United. What a moment in this game. A possible handball by Jack Grealish. Peter Banks receives all the complaints, but Paul Tierney has been instructed by VAR to go to the monitor. I think that is a penalty, but as much as it's natural movement, I think the arm is above the head. That it's his finger. You see, as much as it may be natural movement, is handball. He's given a penalty. Told you. I mean, as much as it's natural movement, it's handball. The arm is above the head. The arm is in a natural position. It is a penalty. You see, they're going on about natural movements, Ali McCoist, but what can I say? It's handball. Whether I'm lost for words because no matter even if you can't control the movement of your arm, even if you can't help but put it above your head, if your hand is above your head, you're in the box and the ball hits your hand, it is a penalty. Whether you like it or not, it's handball. So I'll shut up all the pundits because that is the correct decision. It is handball. His arms in a natural position, maybe natural movement, but it is an unnatural position, and that is the correct decision by Paul Tierney. Bruno Fernandes could make it 1-1 here in the shootout. Not in the shootout. In his FA Cup final. Has to score. He's up against Ortega Moreno. And he scored 3 and 3 so far. Bruno Fernandes. He scores. He slots it away. And Bruno Fernandes puts Manchester United level. The correct decision by VAR. Handball by Jack Grealish. Penalty slotted away. Cool and calmly by Bruno Fernandes, who I did say would score a penalty today. Yeah. They're still going on. But I don't think there's a rule in the rule book that says that natural movement of the arm and uncontrollable movement of the arm means that a penalty can't be given, even though the arm's in a. It's stupid. It's a stupid argument because the ball hits his hand. It's up there. An absolutely stupid argument. A stupid argument. Why, Jacob? What's up, mate? What do you think about mac and cheese? It's all right. There's the header. Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne. Ah! Would have been glorious. But over the bar from him. No. Was he hit by one of those hands in the loft or something? Oh, no. Bacon's disgusting, mate. Listen, I will eat bacon, but I'm not a fan. And you know when people put bacon in something, I'm just like, oh, why? What's a ball from Wan-Bissaka? Sod off, mate. I'm 17 years old, lad. And I'll do what I want, mate. I do what I want when I want. If I want to drink, even if I was under 16, if I wanted to drink Monster, I would. The corner shops will serve me. Bloody hell. Disrespectful that is, man, calling me under 16. Yeah, no way I'm handing over my under 16. And even so, if I was, it's none of your business, mate. Good. Welcome back in, Jess. How you doing? Tonight, we're all following the Devils. Absolutely. Who do you support, Jess? Are you United yourself, or... You should be saying, I should be saying that to you, mate. Less of the cheek. Calling me under 16. Fair enough. I can't say you've had the best of seasons, but there you go. John Stones hits against the back of Lindelof for a corner. Well, they wouldn't have needed to just to point out here, they wouldn't have needed to finish in top 4, Manchester United, to get European football, because of course winning the FA Cup gets you automatic promotion to the Europa League. Oh, teased in there. How did that not go in? It was an excellent clearance off the line by Casemiro. Oh, mate, you are pissing me off, yeah. Mate, you are going in time out, lad. Yeah, younger than YouTube. Yeah, stop talking about my age. I've told you how old I am. Well, Fred goes down. It's not. Yeah, nothing. Grealish. Gundogan. John Stones pulls it back into a dangerous area. De Bruyne goes down. I don't think it is. I don't think that is a pen. No, not for me. Fred did absolutely brilliantly. He uses his body. No way is that a pen for me. Goodbye. Ericsson. He thought he was going to go on a run, but Gundogan back. Just nicked him in front, took the ball away from him. Shot by John Stones, though. Ericsson. Advantage to United. Because Anders is down. In fact, Paul Tierney stopped play and awarded the free kick. It was definitely a foul on Casemiro. Tried to play the advantage, but Lindelof again. That's for half time. It's Bruno Fernandes here. Luke Shaw. 40 minutes in. And has lost it. Haaland. It's Bernardo Silva. Akanji into Rodri. Again, clear the lines. Ericsson, Rashford, Sancho. Here's again Jadon Sancho. Now Rashford. Picked it up in a good area. Trying to win a corner. Yes, it's off Diaz's corner. Good round by Rashford and wins the corner. They've scored 4 goals from corners this season. This ball in. Casemiro. Oh, Varane. What a chance to put United 2-1 in front. Got to keep it down. It's a great volume. Get it under control. Keep that ball flat. Ortega is the other side of the goal. What app? Well, welcome in for a start, Loki, Coden, but I don't know what you mean by what app I see, bro. I am using, well, I'll tell you what I'm using to watch the match. I am watching on ITV1, and the coverage is available in the UK on ITV1, ITV or ITVX, or BBC iPlayer or BBC One or BBC Sport website. For Scottish viewers, they can only see it on STV or the STV Player. If that's what you mean in the context of viewing. Is that what you meant, by the way? Because I have all the televised information. Yeah. Or did you mean something different? Because yeah. It's giving it offside. Wonder how much time we'll get added on. It was first off in the FA Cup final. Still 1-1. This will be, yeah, I reckon this will be out. Being half time. But in terms of coming back, United have been excellent. It's going to be 4 additional minutes. I think that's for that VAR check. It's the pen. Grealish. Walker. Rodri De Bruyne. Nice turn. Away from Bruno Fernandes. But in the end, he got back and intercepted. Eriksen feeds Rashford. Sancho. Can they spark an attack here? Well, they most certainly win a free kick. That's a silly foul. Surely has to go in the book, Rodri. Really silly. Causes a tangle of legs. Catches Sancho. Completely knocks him off his stride. It should be a yellow for me. What a ball, Rashford. Takes it down. Sancho, can he finish? Took too much time. Rodri was there. It's going to go back for Luke Shaw here. Well, chasing. He's played it against the fire Bernardo Silva to win a throw-in. His team. Fred up against Walker. Oh, he's done absolutely brilliant there, Fred. He's set up Rashford. And it's a scramble clear by Ilkay Gundogan for what will be another Manchester United throw. And United have been much better now in the second half of this first half. I might come on to this. Oh, yeah, a silly one by Rashford. Catches Grealish, and it will be a free kick at the minimum. John Stones, nice. From him. It's a great ball by John Stones. And Bernardo Silva, can he get it under control? Yes, he can. With a bit of a stutter. Rodri, De Bruyne. This is Walker onto Akanji. Oh, what a tackle by... Oh, brilliant from Wan-Bissaka. Clean as a whistle on Grealish. What? He didn't even make much contact. Oh, he leaves a trailing leg. That's what it is. That's why it's been booked. Let's have a look at the poll. This is free kick is about to be taken by City. Well, 56% back in City on the poll. 44% of 9 votes back in Manchester United so far. Kevin De Bruyne might be able to dig out one more opportunity in the first half. For City, who took that 15-second lead, but United's response was near on perfect, and that is straight down the front of De Gea. And that should see us through to half-time. Yes, it will. Half-time, 1-1. Well, Gundogan, what can we say? A really early goal from him. I think it's the fastest FA Cup final goal in history. But Grealish handball gave Bruno Fernandes a penalty, which he slotted to perfection. At the break here, Manchester United won. Manchester City won. Manchester United won. We'll be back after this short break. back after that short break then, folks, is 1-1 here at Wembley. And Manchester United started weakly, but ended that first half very strongly. In what has been somewhat of a cracker of first half. The quickest goal scored in FA Cup final history by Ilkay Gundogan. 15 seconds is how long it took Manchester United and Manchester City to score. But then all of a sudden, about 15 minutes later, United weather that storm and get themselves straight back into the game. And it's been a brilliant turnaround from United. Yeah, definitely think that United will win. This is lovely, this is. Yeah. So they're about to analyse the first half, but I thought United responded perfectly. It was a really good finish by Gundogan as well, I have to say. 15 seconds. Now this handball here, I do not know what the pundits or the co-commentators were complaining about. It was a clear handball. His arm, whether you like it or not, yes, naturally moved up above his head, but it was in a natural position. Hit his hand. It is handball. I agree with the decision. And there was that kickoff. Ortega. Simple ball, headed on. Leading off of a poor header, clear. Gundogan, it's a fantastic technique and a fantastic finish. Cheeky Llamas guy. Oh, he was just being an idiot, mate. He was just being an absolute idiot. Oh, has anyone seen Fraser? I'd love to see him come in. I don't have his Instagram though, because I say that I have his Instagram. I know what it is, but he's been banned, I think. I have no idea what for, and I've never really heard of someone getting banned by Instagram before. But there you go. No, he was saying stuff about my age, actually, which just peed me off. Simply got peed off is what happened. Yeah. I'm just typing into ITVX again because it's logged me out. Mr. Yep, Thomas. Oh, 4 2 D smashing. Yeah, that's all it was. Just winding me up. Now I know when people are trying to get to me. With some people that I just find annoying in general. To be fair. to the Wi-Fi. It's got a bit tin pot. He hasn't left yet, but I feel as though he may. Ugh, great. My beats are on 13%. Come on. What's taking so long? The dumb coverage. Yeah, he should. You're right. He should. But he didn't. And that's why he got timed out twice. Because he used an alt account. Dismiss. Oh, I don't want to verify my email, stupid idiots. All this about verify this 2FA. It winds me right up. Every website that you use pretty much now, verify your email is the first thing they can think of saying. And it's time for second half anyway here. Yes, to long journeys. Go to compromise. There you go. Stupid advert. I see the Gillette Labs and I think, is that razor going to be good enough for me? I don't know. I like the graphics though. Right, have I got this in the wrong side of my ear? No, I have got it in the wrong side of my ear. There you go. Yeah, they're shaped to fit in the fit in your left or right ear. So that's uncomfortable. It's a bit annoying actually when that happens. Emirates, lie better. Lie better. Emirates. Stupid advert. We're going to have second half now. Oh, is this a soccer aid next Sunday? Oh, Saint of Grievesy. I'll have a look at that. So that was what it was. It was a laser. I think it's England 11 versus World 11. Yeah, it's Soccer Aid for UNICEF. It's a charity event which sees all kinds of English celebrities. You know, for example, it could be Tom Grennan, or I mean, if he was English, I Show Speed could take part if he wanted to. And it's up against the World 11, so Speed might play for the World 11. Yeah, time for second half then, folks. So once again, we start with Ukraine, and Sancho will get us underway here for the second half. Yaya Toure was the last man to beat Manchester United for Manchester City here at Wembley. It will finish 1-0. Here it's 1-1. And United finished the first half strongly. Who is going to play stronger in the second half? Varane. Really good challenge by Wan-Bissaka. By Sancho. Eriksen, lovely ball. Bruno Fernandes. Could be in here. Here's Sancho. Lovely movement by him. He's in the box and past Diaz, but City do get it clear as far as Grealish. A bit of a scramble. Casemiro's header. Getting away to De Bruyne, who sends one for Haaland to chase. It was a tussle, but that should be easy peasy for David De Gea. Oh, shit. Oh, I hate magnets. Why the hell are these all magnetic? One day this will end up ripping my eardrum out, I bet you. And then I'll be deaf as a doorpost. Huh? No, switch back on. Well, why can't these charge whilst playing? We go again. Trepidation, that's a new word. Rodri finds it to Bernardo Silva. Threaded through De Bruyne, right across. Might be a tap in for Haaland, but not the case in the end. City fans leading the chance. Yeah, had to make that challenge, didn't he, Fred? He's been linked with Fulham. I think he'd be a big miss, actually, for United, Fred. I rate him a lot. I think he's a fantastic footballer. Knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. Take that concentration. Gundogan. Oh, it's Gundogan again. Makes it 2-1. Ilkay Gundogan. Surely has to stay. Makes it 2-1. Yeah, keeper has to do better. Takes deflection. Not a great strike. It's the bottom corner. De Gea should be doing better. So City lead again in the FA Cup final. Well, he's saying 4-1. I reckon. Well, on paper you'd say that, but I do agree with Flick's 2-2. I don't think United will just sit down like that. Ericsson. What a ball for Bruno Fernandes. Here's Sancho. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's gone down in the box. Was he fouled? I think it was just a little Barge from Akanji. Oh, Rodri's got to be careful there because that could have easily been for Rashford. Walker's with it. Back to Ortega. I know. Really poor from the keeper. It was not a great strike. But there you go. Gundogan again. Oh, giving away. Good header by Casemiro into Bruno Fernandes. Set it up for Wan-Bissaka, who gets the cross in. It's too close to the keeper. And anyway, dealt with by Ruben Diaz. Hooked clear by Akanji. It'll be headed back by Lindelof and all the way back by Fred now, which Lindelof will leave for De Gea. De Gea's got the golden glove as well. That's the thing. I ain't got any Insta requests, mate. I'm aware of. Stones. That might have been caught by Fred. Yeah, I ain't got anything on Insta, mate. Possibly that the most fraudulent golden glove in. Yeah, I felt like I thought it was Edison's, no problem, but when delivers, John Stones back. Haaland will try and keep it alive, but Sancho let's deal with it. Now it's deflected. Could have been troublesome. Oh, nice. Jesus is in Italy. Gorgeous little bit bay that is where he's at. Casemiro harassing Grealish and Rashford. Casemiro. Sancho with the run through the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw is out wide. Luke Shaw for Manchester United into Sancho. And what a brilliant piece of defending that is by Walker. It's a decent pass to Gundogan, who's on a hat-trick. And now it's Jack Grealish. Here's Casemiro again. Well, footing by Haaland. Now Kanji on the ball. Rodri. Here's Jack Grealish. Gundogan plays the cross in there. Too high for Haaland. It'll be United's throw in the end. David De Gea. Oh, yes, Fred. Who's that to, Bruno? It was a Kanji. Well, youngster Alejandro Garnacho has been ready. On the touchline there. He might be able to add a little magic touch to this game for United and get them level. What can they do to give them a little bit of a spark, just to send them? Well, Bruno, he nearly passed. College, I passed both English and maths. I passed English in February, so I didn't need to do English again. Passed maths, so I'm all done now. And welcome into Trend King. How you doing? Welcome in. He says, hi, Tom. I don't think I've seen you before, Trend King. Who do you support, Trend King? And what's your favourite trend? Good one. Through to De Bruyne. Central. De Bruyne. And it's a good save with the legs by David De Gea. You thought that was going to be 3-1 and game to bed, but I was over Stones. He's going for goal, I think. I think there was a foul in there because De Bruyne Grealish is furious. I wasn't laughing at him. Oh, yeah, I remember Fletcher. Daily CFC Focus. Don't say the word BBC. Just don't say BBC in here, man. You know how the BBC are scumbags, is all I have to say about that, yeah? Anthony Taylor and the BBC are both scumbags. Scumbags. I'll only ever watch the BBC if I really have to. No, I would never choose the BBC. Never, ever would I choose the BBC over ITV. ITV all day long. Sam Matterface, best commentator in the world. Yeah, don't get me going about the BBC. I could go on for hours and hours and hours. Just ugh, BBC. Rodri. Flicked onto John Stones. John Stones has another go from range, but blazed over again. He can score. In that kind of in that kind of range. Tell you what, the goals that John Stones scores, they are magnificent. Really good long-range strikes. I should try and get your head to it. Oh, he's not going to, is he? Building off to Varane. Favourite trend, I don't have a favourite trend, mate. De Gea. De Bruyne heads on to Haaland and away. Varane with the header. Can Garnacho? No, he can't. I have no idea, but I think it was a stupid decision by Pep. De Bruyne nutmegs Fred, but he did excellently, Fred. Coming away with the ball now as well, and he's won a foul. Yeah, Fred's been all right today. Fred, yeah, he's really good at that. Go on, Bruno. Rodri now coming away with the ball. Rashford did brilliantly to take it off him. Now Garnacho. Open space here for United to run into, but what a excellent recovery run, and John Stones thwarted him to perfection. Here's Gundogan, the man on a hat-trick. Rodri. Diaz. John Stones here. De Bruyne and Varane will watch that back to De Gea. Cheers, mate. And here's Wan-Bissaka on the run for United. Halts himself, but plays into Sancho. As far as Fred. Casemiro surely can get, yeah. Yeah. 22 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes. Sets up Rashford. Can he shoot? Oh! I don't have a favourite, mate. I don't have a favourite. I don't like any of them. Particularly Kevin De Bruyne. If I had to pick one, Gundogan. He was leaning back, wasn't he, Rashford? Pacific Punch, mate. That's what flavour it is. John Stones back to Rodri. Manuel Akanji now. It's Rodri again. Stones won't get it to Bernardo Silva. And out for the United throw-in here with 21 minutes to play. 21 minutes for United to find a response in which they need just the one goal. I hate Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland is just a machine, isn't he? He's not human, Haaland. Or Bruno. Looking to make a nuisance of himself. Also the clearance. Haaland can take it in stride, but Varane covering well. Force a Gundogan though. Now Greaves on the left-hand side. Got space. Oh, Gundogan across. Lindelof with the block. Back across by Grealish. Haaland, big save. And it's a hat-trick for Gundogan to put the game to bed. But hang on a minute. I think the flag's up. To deny Ilkay Gundogan a hat-trick. He is offside, Gundogan, yeah. Pops it in, but it is offside. No hat-trick for him. Good saves. Sure, brilliant strength. Back by Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho again. Garnacho. Oh! Not far away at all. Well, Luke Shaw, brilliant strength to get away. It's a great back pass by Garnacho. Receives the ball again. And he opens his body up. It literally just flashes past the front of that far post. Ortega's scrambling. Yeah. Add me, mate. On down on the ticker below, mate. Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, all down there. Rashford, Fred, Sancho. Could Fred be the man who creates the magic? It's a ball in by Bruno Fernandes, cleared away as far as Fred. Back to Bruno Fernandes. He took a deflection off Ilkay Gundogan, who was denied a hat-trick to win Manchester United the corner. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Has to be the perfect header. As far as Luke Shaw. This is Fred. Clips it in, and Casemiro's jumping for it and smashed clear by De Bruyne in the end. Here's Wan-Bissaka, back to Sancho. And now it's all the way back to De Gea. Ball over the top. Rashford might get there. Rashford will get there. Rashford will get it. He'll come away from Walker. Well, he's scrambling forward. And Casemiro. Fred. Knocked into Rashford. Scissor ball for Sancho. Oh, and it's a real scramble to get it away. Chested down by Casemiro, blocked by Grealish. It'll come back to Varane. And then Lovell just took it back to De Gea. Here we go, Manchester United 2, Man City 2, Manchester United 1. Here's Garnacho, Casemiro, back to Garnacho. Garnacho, can he cut inside? Yes, he can. Brilliant block by John Stones. Comes back to Casemiro, clipped in by Bruno Fernandes and away by Walker. Casemiro keeping it alive. It's a foul. Here comes the Phil Foden. He's going to get a run out. And he's on to replace Kevin De Bruyne. Well, we're only 76 minutes in, but straight away, no matter what the result, full time here, man of the match, Gundogan. He could have had a hat-trick. He's still got the opportunity. Just as De Bruyne comes off. Well, they're going to bring on that back horse, Manchester United. I'm not going to say no more, actually. I would have probably gone with Martial, but... He's 13 minutes away from the win. We are in the 77 minutes, Jess. Oh. Wow. Free kick. No. Yeah, change. It's going to be made. Well, Sir Alex Ferguson. That Veghorst replaces Jadon Sancho with 12 minutes to play. Oh, I just lost connection. My camera's gone up. Oh. My webcam just lost connection then. I'm hoping that you can all see it. Go Foden. Gundogan. Gundogan again. Rodri. Clips in, taken down by Foden. Wan-Bissaka with a block. Back to Foden. Ball in. Haaland with the header. Bernardo Silva looking to seal the deal. Kanji was going in for it at the back post as well. Ortega's going to take his time with a goal kick. Hey Jude. Being sung already. We've got a free kick here, City. Short by Gundogan to Foden. Bernardo Silva into Gundogan again. That will go out for a goal kick. Eight minutes to play here for Manchester United to try and get themselves level as well. Oh, offside. Nah. How unfortunate they course there. McTominay and Lindelof. They scored between 2-2 in for Scotland. Dominic, can he score a crucial goal here? Haaland, room, weaving. Oh. Skipped his way through. Fluffed his lines. Oh, it was... Yeah, Varane got his foot in, actually. But it came off his shin, so it's a goal kick. Could be vital in this game for Garnacho's putting pressure on Kyle Walker, who's conceded the throw-in the end. He's just had 73,179 attendance. I don't think it's fully full. Wembley. Well in, Fred. Sure, that little smirk when he knows he's got the throw in. They did turn it around late on in the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford. Can they do it here? Rashford. Garnacho. Rashford again. Goes down in the box. He's lost support. Luke Shaw will keep it alive. Garnacho. Still going corner. What? It's a goal kick. It was Rodri who popped up. Harlan Foden. Well in, Fred. Shaw. Garnacho. Oh. Rashford's not moving well, is he? You don't have a free kick taken short and he pulled, yeah. Oh. Bucket hats on. Week today. They'll take on Inter in Istanbul, and Tomine is not won a corner, but helps it on to Fernandez with a deflection as well. So Fred. He's on to Rashford. Luke Shaw. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Will take. Fabulous feat by Bruno Fernandes. Gets the... Oh! Two and a half minutes it is. Not great scenes at all. Garnacho. Gundogan right across. Should have sealed the deal. City, but defending was done. To deny Phil Foden. Of course, it back done Gundogan. It's Grealish is coming off. Nathan Ake as his replacement. It's going to be number 4, I believe. Fernandez, Bruno Fernandez, deflected. Ambasaka, it's a foul by Rodri, surely. Yeah. Goes into the book. Gundogan man of the match, yeah, rightly so. Garnacho. Kanji's clearance. Welcome back to Garnacho. It does. Back in by Fred. Court is there to clear. A late challenge by Phil Foden on halfway line. Is Alejandro Garnacho again. In by Luke Shaw. Varane. McTominay. Oh. Taker's not got there. It's still in play. Oh my goodness me. It's on the roof of the net. It's a corner. The net was rattling. I mean, how close? There's the ball in. McTominay. Saved by Ortega. Comes back off the bar and into play. Bring the keeper up. Bring De Gea up. Here we go. Bruno Fernandez deliver. Oh, Rashford gets a touch. Luke Shaw it will be to keep it in play. Garnacho. Tired legs. Alejandro Garnacho. Got to keep it in. Casemiro, he's got to, and he can't. And it's City's throw. Yeah. Well, Walker's now down. Dying stage of the match now. City's throw will have another minute, I think, because of the injury situation. The port on for Walker. He'll take the throw in, Laporte. On the start, here's Haaland. Can you put the cherry on the icing on the cake? Alfaran wins the corner. They're going to go a short corner. Nearly there. Whistles on Wembley. Casemiro heads on. Oh, that's it. City have won the FA Cup. Both sides of Manchester have won a cup this season. City, though, win the FA Cup. Could win the treble. Well, they tried everything they could, but couldn't hold on against City United today. Haven't looked the strongest. And just could not find that equaliser. They're on the floor. So there you go. Full time City 2, United 1. And that's celebrations. There you go. They're going to celebrate now. Off they go to celebrate. Soon it'll be time for them to go up to the balcony and lift that FA Cup. The City's 7th FA Cup, by the way, that. Weren't that dominant, but they did enough, City. There you go. I think that's the first time Erling Haaland's played at Wembley. There you go, he slots that way. Yeah, huge disappointment for United, but they just did not play well enough. I was expecting a bit more of them. Man of the match, and rightly so, Ilkay Gundogan. The man whose 2 goals have won the FA Cup for City, Mr. Ilkay Gundogan. But yeah, they could have done better. Yeah, he's just interviewing with ITV. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I don't think they'll do the treble. Yeah, I'm looking a bit glum. Not nice, really, to see City win 2 now. Feel like if that was anyone else, City get beaten. We're just waiting now for the trophy lift. Showcase moment. There's Marcel Sabitzer, who's obviously injured because he's suited. Yeah, nice celebrations, good scenes. City are the FA Cup winners, 22-23, and are 1 away from a treble. But I don't think they will beat Inter, to be honest with you. I think they'll lose. I do. Medals for the referees. Second place medals are going to be given out now. The referees get medals, which is, don't know why they do, but well, United ends empty. If they go to get their second place trophies, medals. There they are, disappointing. But Bruno had a good game. They're up the, Rashford's limping. We go up to the balcony to pick up the losers' medals. Well, handshake from Avram Glazer. In attendance. And the second place medals. Rashford gets his. Ericsson. Yeah. Handshakes David De Gea. His first to claim is Wan-Bissaka's there. Elanga. Got Dallo. Varane will get his. Fred gets his. He's smart, still smiling. The Brazilian. Yeah. Right, I believe they should be going up the. They're going up to the balcony, I think, now. Right, Ten Hag gets his. Nice touch there. Giving a disabled fan a moment of his attention. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm not crying, but I'm upset. Yeah, it's not nice. He's winning 2 now in a row. They've got the double. Hopefully Inter can do something. I reckon Inter will beat them. I do reckon Inter will beat them. I thought United would win today, but, well, came short. Deary dear. Okay. Just waiting now for the trophy lift. Then I'm going to leave you all to it. "71% of the tonight being voted for Man City." Up they go now. They're going up to the balcony now. Here we go. Yeah, they're going up to the balcony. There they go. What? Will they? Will they? I don't want to be in the Community Shield. What? Oh, no. Oh, God, I've just realised. Yes, for flip's sake, if you win the league and you win the FA Cup, you have to play second place. Second place has to go in the Community Shield. Thanks a lot. I don't even want to play in the Community Shield. What's the point? Yeah, cheers, United, for that, actually. Cheers. Now we've got to play in the Community Shield. Thanks a lot. Just one extra game of pre-season that we don't need. I can't remember. Well, I can't remember last night. I don't want to play in the Community Shield. Peh. Yeah, I know. Stupid. They should just cancel the Community Shield. If, you know what I mean? It's stupid. Ugh. Anyways. I'll just do the little banner now. Pep Guardiola's got his medal. Edison has played a big part all season, didn't play a part today. But most certainly, yeah. I don't care. The community we'll lose to Sodding City, and no, I'm not. I won't be watching the Community Shield. No, I'm not going to watch it. What's the point? Just some stupid charity match at the end of the day that we shouldn't be in, and something I don't want to be in. John Stones has got his medal. Going on to Haaland. Rico Lewis. The youngster will get his medal. Phil Foden. Here he is. Who's that in front of De Bruyne? Edison. Carson will claim his. Ortega. Kevin De Bruyne. And the main man, the big man, Ilkay Gundogan. And the man who will lift that trophy for Manchester City. I might as well stand just to get it over with. Can't even put that banner up, to be fair. Well, Manchester used to always be red, now it's blue. FA Cup winners 22-23 City. They've done a double and could very well be on their way to the treble. There you go. I don't want to play in the Community Shield because we're not the Premier League champions. I didn't realise that Man United losing this would implicate us, but oh boy, it has. I'm sorry, but because we finished second place, I don't want to play in the Community Shield. Why? What's the point? We've won nothing. The whole point of the Community Shield is FA Cup winners versus Premier League winners, not Premier League first versus Premier League second. Pathetic. Pathetic is what I say. Maybe if City win the FA Cup as well, change it to the Carabao Cup. Because then Man United, Man City, the Community Shield. That works better with me. Ugh. Haaland lifting that FA Cup. It's just a pre-season game that I don't want. I would happily play the Community Shield if A, it wasn't against City, and B, if we actually won something. But we ain't. The only reason why we're in it is because it's by default. Obviously. We'll lose anyway. There's no point in even playing it, to be fair. Might as well not turn up. There's Gareth Southgate, mate. I'm not fussed about being in that useless match unless it's for... Yeah, stupid. Stupid. Anyways, folks, you all have a very good evening. I'm going to leave you all on that note, and I will see you all maybe tomorrow. If not, I will see you at some point, and bye-bye for now.